Hi James.
Hi Sanjeev, how are you doing?
Good, good, good. Listen, that was a tough meeting.
Yes, yes, that was tough.
I just want to go over one thing. Getting let's just remind ourselves the importance of why we have the Monday meeting that you and I together have instituted. Um, Making sharper decisions. Everyone knowing very clearly, what they're doing for the rest of the week. And nothing is missed for the client because ultimately, we know, this is just stating the obvious between both of us. We know how mission critical this project is. For the client, strategically, it's very important. Um, and we can't afford to miss, for example, this 1,000 login credentials that we missed, which was sorted out, but nevertheless, that got messed up. So I've got a proposal for you, I've got a question for you. How is it, what would you like to do? And what would help you, especially when I'm traveling and so on, like I was last week, to make sure that you're able to get the agenda and the minutes published at least by Thursday morning at the latest? What could happen?
Well, ideally we shouldn't miss it at all and aim to finish everything. But in case you are traveling, what would really help is just if I have access to you, if I can just drop you an email or text or something to say that, boss, I've sent you the minutes. If you can have a look over it and give your okay so that I can publish them. It's critical that you put your eyes on them because just in case I've missed it, it's at that part of the project where we can't afford anything that's missed from last week not being covered this week. So ideally, just access to you, whether it is through your executive assistant or someone that I can reach you somehow anywhere in the world.
Absolutely. Look, okay, that's good. My apologies. I mean, there's no doubt that last week, because of a ridiculous travel schedule, I didn't have email access. But that would be great. Once you send it, could you drop me a text as well, just an SMS?
Sure. Sure.
So that I'm conscious of the fact that it has come,
Sure.
and that I have to read it and make sure that I give you my okay.
Sure.
So if you send, and then even if I don't have email access at that time, then at least maybe you and I can just read through it together. You can read it out to me, and we can agree it that way. But we can just find some way of making sure that it's done.
Yeah.
But I think in SMS, this works for me. I'm a simple guy,
Yeah.
so that works
That's
for me
fine.
very well.
Point taken. But on the rare occasion that I absolutely cannot get in touch with you, let's say you're on a long haul flight or you're in an area where you don't have roaming reception and things like that, do I have the the permission to be able to publish them myself?
Well, the answer to that is yes. Absolutely. The only reason that I like to make sure that I pass an eye over it is only for one reason, and that is because I know what the client is putting in my ear every day. I'm constantly in dialogue with the client. And so from that perspective, I just want to make sure that nothing is missed. So what I would then propose is, in case and on the rare occasion that you can't get hold of me or I don't give you the answer back, go ahead and publish it, okay? And just put a note on that this is draft to be confirmed by Sanjeev. That's all.
That's fine. I can do that.
So at least people can start preparing.
So our plan would be to either first up just complete it. If we can't complete it, I reach you anywhere in the world, send you a text after I sent you the email, and if I absolutely can't reach it, I'll just publish it with the note saying that this is subject to review by Sanjeev.
Cool. Listen, thanks for that, because we've got this sorted, and just any other points on that? We're done?
No,
So
I think that was it. I think in the meeting it was just it appeared as if we were missing something which wasn't our fault. So
well, on that point, I have just another issue, and just something that I want to share with you. Okay, and that is, look, when something like this happens, and this was an unusual situation, but such situations might arise at any time. Something happens. Hey, it got missed. It got missed. Now we have a solution to be able to make sure it covers. I really would appreciate it, Avi. You know, I felt very bad because in that meeting, what did we observe? You know, it almost turned into a blame culture, and it became kind of personal almost. And my question is, how does the team respond to that, and how do they consider our relationship? And if they can't have the confidence and the faith in our relationship, then how are they going to get G'd up? So, you know, I'd like to understand how can we do this differently. I mean, definitely what I would appreciate is that if something like this happens, come to me first, you know, before the meeting. If something's in your mind, you know, I'm right there for you. Let's have it out. You know, if you think that I didn't send it to you, fine. But this is between you and me. Let's sort it out so that when we go in front of the team, you know, we're taking professional decisions, and nothing will be missed. I mean, this is my point to you. I'm there for you, Avi. You know, what are your feelings? What are your thoughts?
I understand that. I think in the meeting I may have got a little bit carried away, thinking that I was going to be perceived as being incompetent for something that wasn't my fault. And yes, I mean, in the future I will. Now that we do have a solution now, and in the future, even if something like this happens, thank you. I'll thank you for keeping the door open, and I'll come and see you.
Totally. I mean, let's work. I mean, you're a star performer. You're the best. You know, I really enjoy working with you. But let's have that openness of the relationship. Share ideas. You know, if you've got something in your mind, you share it with me. Like I had something in my mind just now in my heart that, hey, Avi, I felt bad. You know, that was mine.
Yeah.
Then let's be open.
Well, thank you for letting me know.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.